Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about some social media secrets and how you can use these secrets to make more organic sales on Instagram. And I'm going to share my screen with you so you can follow through the presentation. Instagram secrets to 10K months. Instagram secrets to 10K months. Do you want to learn the secrets of social media? Well, you're in the right place if you do. So who's this training for? Well, this training is for you if you want to start a business and if you want to make more sales. This training is for you if you're sick and tired of getting traffic, but no sales. And if you're ready to commit to hard work. This training is for you if you want to turn your side hustle into a profitable business. And if you're not scared to try new things. So this is for you if you are ready. Who's this training not for? This training is not for you if you're not 100% committed. And if you are not going to do the homework, this is not for you. Also, if you're not consistent or want to be consistent, this is not for you. So this training is not for you for people who don't have much patience and who thinks that this is all going to happen overnight, who thinks that there's a magical stick and you can just go zero to hero in a day. And this is not for you if you're not willing to learn new things and if you're not willing to take action and try different things. So if you just listen to all of this information and not put it in action, this is not going to work. My promise to you, the class will take about 60 minutes and the last 30 minutes I will leave for questions and answers. And I will deliver as much valuable information as I can. So I will share real life examples. These methods have worked for me and my clients, and these are all proof, they're not theory. And I will teach you step-by-step framework on how to reach your target audience. So there are different ways, of course, and this is my framework to how to reach your target audience. So I ask that you close all the other tabs on your computer or laptop so that there's no distractions and also it's a better connection. Also, please turn off, put your cell phones on silent. And you can always ask questions in the chat. So today we'll learn about the top 3 mistakes you're making on social media. And we're going to talk about why you're not converting even though you have traffic. And we're going to talk about what to do instead that will help you reach and engage your relevant target audience. I will teach you my step-by-step framework on how to make sales even without followers through Instagram. So wait, you need to make sure to stay until the end, guys, because there's some very exciting bonuses and surprises and some freebies. Also, you will see the exact step-by-step framework, and I will show you how to. So this is about me. Hey, I'm Karma. So a little bit about me. I am a brand mentor, a master herbalist, a beauty expert, an entrepreneur, a PR manager, a teacher, and a leader, and many more things, but this is enough for today. And now I help busy working women start and develop their business from scratch. And I help them with my proven frameworks. So of course it wasn't always like this for me, right? And I was in your shoes when I first started my business. I didn't know how to market my products. I didn't know how to sell or what sells. And I wanted to just do everything myself. I thought that was going to save me money. I also hated social media because I didn't like to put myself out there. I didn't know any other way of doing it. I was doing follow for follows. I was posting everywhere all the time, even if it was spammy looking. Um, and I was thinking, it looks like it's so easy to everyone else. Like I see these entrepreneurs making it and saying that it's all about social media, but it's not working for me. So what's wrong? Well, this is why I'm passionate about helping busy working women like you start and strategize their brand and build a profitable business without the same pain, struggle, and hassle I went through. So if I can keep you from making a few of these mistakes, then I will have done my job, because it took me a lot of time and money to figure it out, and I don't want everyone to go through the same mistakes. Of course you will make mistakes. That's going to happen. Nobody can save you from making a mistake or any mistake. But I would like to help you with what I have learned, what I have experienced, what I have studied, so that at least you have fewer mistakes later on. And these are all, like I said, proven frameworks, and you need to take action. So let's talk mistakes, specifically the top 3 mistakes that entrepreneurs make on social media and why they don't work. And let's see if these things are going to sound familiar to you. So mistake number 1 is the vanity numbers. What does this mean? This means that you think you need a bunch of followers. You think you need to be visible to a bunch of followers, and that's the only way to have the followers. And you think you will be visible to others if you have that many followers. And you're doing follow for follows, you're using big hashtags, you follow back everybody that follows you, your friends, your family, and you post about anything, everything about your life or whatever things that you like or interest you, and you expect more sales if you have more followers, right? Have you been there? I've been there. So what happens if we continue making this mistake? Well, this is why people say it is so saturated, you can't do it. How can you do it? You're not going to make sales. Well, this is why you get lost in the saturated market, right? Because you throw off the algorithm. Algorithm is your best friend with social media. So in order to reach your target audience, you need to make sure that algorithm likes you. So if you're just following a bunch of people, and if you're just posting about anything and everything, algorithm will not know what to pick out and who to show you to. So then you won't be able to teach your target audience. And if you throw off algorithm, and if algorithm cannot figure out who to show you to, you will not be visible to anyone after a while, right? This is how algorithm works. So Instagram is going to start showing you to less and less and less people, and you will not be able to make sales. So what happens when you stop making this mistake? When you start not looking at the numbers and know that the most important thing for you is to reach your relevant audience, you will be able to engage your target audience, right? So once you engage your target audience, or once you engage your relevant audience, algorithm is going to like you. Algorithm is going to like your content, and algorithm is going to be like, oh, this is good stuff, so let me show it to more people. And you're going to start consistently reaching your target audience, of course, if you are consistent. So when you reach your relevant target audience, that audience, since they're relevant, they're going to be desiring your offer, your product, your service, and you're going to be able to get more sales. Mistake number 2. So this is the no branding mistake. What does this mean? What does this mean? This means that your bio is not clear. This means that you don't have a brand mission or mood. Sorry about the typo there. Your branding is not consistent, meaning your brand mood, what your brand wants me to feel like, is not matching everywhere or all the content, and basically you're not consistent with that. Or let's say your brand colors or your brand logo, your website, your Instagram profile, these are not consistent. And also your feed doesn't tell who your brand is. So when I look at your feed, I need to know what this Instagram profile, account, whatever you want to call it, is all about. Like, is this about a product? Is this about a service? Is this about a person? If it is so, what is this product about? What kind of product or service? Or who is this person? What are they about? And I need to know your niche. And you have to have a call to action in your bio so that you can guide me to what you want me to do. So what happens if you continue making this mistake? Your branding confuses your target audience. Your brand doesn't stand out, and you cannot reach the relevant audience. So if your branding is not consistent, then I am not going to know what this Instagram feed or account is all about. So then what is the reason why I should even be interested in you, right? I'm not going to just go through everybody's profile to figure out if I'm going to like them or not. So you need to show me in like a second or two, within, as soon as I see your feed, I need to get a feeling. So if you can't reach the relevant audience, again, like we said, algorithm's not going to like you, and then it's going to start showing you to less and less people. It's definitely not going to show you to people who are not following you, and it's going to start showing you to less and less people who are following you, right? Well, what's the point then? So if you have seen some drop in your engagement on Instagram, that's because of the new algorithm. And new algorithm is all about consistency and engagement. New algorithm only shows you to 10% of the people who follow you. And if it doesn't like you, it starts lowering this. And it only shows you to people who don't follow you if you have really, really good content, or if you post to certain places on Instagram. So it is, like we said, you have to be friends with the algorithm. And if you're not, then you cannot expect any sales through social media or Instagram in particular. So what happens when you stop making this mistake? Your brand gets more consistent. Your brand makes a statement. Your brand is relevant to your target audience, and your brand grabs attention. So if I look at your feed, and from the get-go, I know it's all about plants, right? As soon as I see it, and it gives me a boho plant natural feeling, and this is what you are going for. So that if you're targeting plant people, this is what you need to do, right? So think about it within your niche, who you need to target, what kind of feelings you want to give to them, so that you can align your feed, Instagram feed, or your any social media profile, or any web page, landing page, or whatever you want to call it. As long as this is consistent, and as long as you're able to give the overall feeling of your brand, it's going to grab attention of those relevant people, right? That's how you're going to engage your targeted audience. And once you engage with targeted audience, what did we say? Algorithm is going to like you, and they're going to boost your visibility. Your engagement is going to go higher. You're going to start getting sales, and it is going to be an awesome cycle. Mistake number 3, posting random content. Yes, this is something that a lot of new entrepreneurs or people who are not familiar with social media actually suffer from. And why am I saying this? What does this mean? What does this mean? This means that you post about anything and everything, and you post about variety of content that are not relevant to each other, and you're not consistent. Now you're gonna say, Karma, I am being told that it's an 80-20 rule on social media. 80% it should be about me and my brand, and 20% it should be about my product or my service. This is correct. It is very, very correct. But that does not mean that go out of your niche and just start posting all kinds of different stuff. This doesn't mean that just create content about anything you're doing. No, it still needs to be within your niche. It still needs to be relevant to your target audience. So, well, once you make it a big brand, of course, then you can post about anything and everything, because I mean, you're gonna tell me, oh, Karma, I see like a bunch of bloggers or a bunch of entrepreneurs, bunch of product or brands posting all kinds of stuff. Yes, but they already have their targeted audience. That's why they made it, right? So once you make it, then you can, of course, venture out. But you need to be consistent within your niche. So if you are, you have a plant Instagram, right? It's about plants, plant people, indoor plants, what have you. So if you post about what you ate yesterday, or if you post a picture of what you are wearing today and talk about that, and if you post about how this movie that you've seen was so good, then you're not gonna give me a relevant, consistent content. So I'm not gonna know this. You're about plants. I'm gonna be like, oh, this is about all kinds of things. Now, if you are able to somehow relate and make the niche consistent within your content, that's different. What can we say? You can maybe, but this is every now and then. If you're showing something that you were eating, you can maybe relate that to plants with the ingredients in the food, or the benefits of those ingredients and such. But again, you can only do this very, very rarely, right? So make sure you are consistent with your niche within your content. So another way of posting random content is if you are not using the right hashtags. So if your hashtags are not right, you won't get any visibility. Hashtags are very important, especially for Instagram. Keywords tags are always important, of course, but hashtags for Instagram. So if you don't use the right hashtags, this means that you're just randomly posting stuff. And if you don't write captions that convert, this is going to be basically random content, right? So what happens when you continue making this mistake? Again, you will not reach your relevant audience. We say this all the time because this is the most important thing about marketing and selling your products or services. So, like I always say, consistency is the key, and this goes for pretty much anything. So if you're consistent, if your content is consistent, now Instagram is going to know what you're about, what you are offering, what your niche is, so that it can show you to those people who are interested in that niche, right? So again, we said if algorithm likes you, you are good to go. Then you're going to make sales because you will have engagement with the relevant target audience, and that converts to sales. what happens when you stop making mistakes? We said you're going to have consistent content. And that means you're going to be writing engaging captions. You're going to be using engaging visuals. You're going to be reaching people with the right hashtags. And this is going to boost your algorithm and your visibility. And this is going to be more engagement, which converts to more organic sales. So here is one of the perfect examples we're going to talk about now. So let's look at these two Instagram accounts. These are both screenshots of the same date. And you see last 7 days, same date, 30th of September through October 6th. These are two different accounts, same exact things were posted. And actually on this one, more stories posted. So if you look at the numbers, look at the numbers. The first one has 46 total followers. That's all followers this account has. And this one has over 1,200 followers. But if you look at the accounts reached here, 1,200 follower account reached only 457 accounts. This is not even half of the following this account has, right? So that means it's less than 50% reach. It didn't even show you to less than 50% of people who are following you. Think about that. Think about it like that. And I'm pretty sure there's pretty much nobody that is not already following you that has seen you on this one. But on this one, let's look. 46 followers. Oh, it's reached 59 accounts. So you're telling me all 46 people seen my content and 14 more people who are not following me have seen it, right? That is huge. That's like over 120%. So that's 120% reach rate, right? That's huge. But they only have 46 followers. So when you look at the interactions, this is your engagement. This is your likes. This is your link clicks. This is your comments and what have you. On the first one, 35 accounts, 35 of the 46 accounts engaged. On this one, 107 of the over 1,200 followers account was only reached. So this is less than 10%. It's 8% engagement rate on the one that has only 1,200 followers. And on this one, 35 people interacted, 35 people out of 46 engaged, right? So that is huge, guys. And again, this one, the one with the 46 followers, have brought 23 hot leads and, well, hot mild, but also the one with the 1,239 followers brought only, I think, 12 leads, right? And in the end, 12 or 13 of these 46 followers or 59 accounts that was reached converted. None of these accounts that was reached or engaged converted. None. Although it had a few leads, but a lot less than the first one. So this is why it is so important for you to not get stuck on the vanity numbers and don't get stuck on how many followers you have, because the most important thing is the quality. So like we always say, quality over quantity, and it applies to Instagram. So if you're asking me how algorithm works, algorithm basically samples the historical data, right? And then it targets whatever is relevant. So if the historical data of your account shows that you're consistent with your niche and people who are relevant to your niche are the ones that are following you and you're following them, that's going to tell algorithm what type of people they need to show you to, what type of people, what interests, what same niche, relevant to the same niche people algorithm is going to show you to. It makes sense, right? And this is exactly how it works with any algorithm. So that's why consistency is very, very important. And pretty much rule of thumb of social media platforms is that every platform wants to keep you and your following on that platform as long as they can. Think about it. Facebook wants to actually create its own internet where you can do everything through Facebook. Think about it. When you click a link, you don't even go to your browser anymore. It pops up the Facebook browser, right? Instagram is the same way. It just pops up that. But as far as the engagement goes, this is why it's so important, because the more you engage and the more you keep people engaging with the platform, it's going to like you. So the more you're on there, the more this platform is going to encourage you to be there. The better content and engaging content you bring is going to think, oh, this person's engagement is good because this is good content and this person is keeping people on my platform. It's almost like you're their prospect, right? So that's why algorithm is going to favor you and show you to more people and bring you more engagement and more organic sales. So I hope that makes sense to you. And at this point, you might be wondering, okay, I know what I need to stop doing, but Karma, what do I do instead? I know. So I am introducing my 4-step framework. So this is the 4-step framework to getting more organic sales without paying for ads, without thousands of followers or marketing knowledge. And this is my framework to basically getting organic sales through Instagram. And I am about to share the same framework that myself and my clients have used to make organic sales. And this is how they started making $10,000 a month, because they followed this framework and applied everything. 4-step framework to making organic sales on Instagram. This is how it works, guys. So there are 4 steps: clarity, algorithm, content, and hashtags. Step 1, what does it mean? This means you're going to clarify your target audience, clarify your brand, you're going to have a cohesive bio and feed, and you're going to clarify your niche. And why is it important? Because, like we always talk about, niche determines the purpose of your brand. A niche narrows down your target audience, which will help you get more visibility, which will help you get more engagement. And this is important because you're going to have a cohesive bio, which will attract relevant target audience. Like we said, once someone comes to your bio or feed, they're going to know what you are or your brand is all about. So what happens when you start doing this? We said you're going to find your target audience, because you found your brand's purpose, and now you're visible to those people who are relevant to that purpose. And that way, those people who relate to your brand, they're going to desire your content. They're going to engage with your content. And that's going to, again, we said, boost your visibility, because the algorithm likes you and you get organic sales. And why most people don't do it? Most people won't do it because most people don't know how. They just don't know how any of this works. Most people are not consistent. And a lot of people are scared to lose money by targeting less people. They think, oh, if I target less people, I'm going to lose out on the sales that I could have made. No, it doesn't go like that. It doesn't work like that. If you don't have a small, a targeted, well-targeted audience, you will not be able to market your products at all. And most people won't do it because they're trying to do everything themselves, thinking that they are saving money and saving money, because they're definitely losing time and money. They're losing it basically because you're not achieving anything. They get stuck. So these people are the ones that don't invest in learning, self-development, and things like that. Because if you're an entrepreneur, you have to consistently learn, consistently develop, consistently take trainings, coaching, mentorship. These are very, very, very important. So here's one of the testimonials. And this is Teresa. Okay. So I cannot believe how much I learned. Your framework makes so much sense and it works. I was struggling making sales before and now I cannot keep up with the orders. This is so awesome. And she had a maybe 4 or 5 post feed on Instagram. Like it was just nothing. And she started boosting engagement like very, very, very quickly with Instagram. And she started making like good sales within like a couple of months. So it was really great to see that with Teresa. And let's talk about step number 2. This is the algorithm. So what does this mean? This means that we're going to uncover the secrets of Instagram algorithm. So if you know the rules, if you know how to play by the rules, and if you play by the rules, then it's only a win, right? There's nothing else. So once you learn these steps to boosting Instagram algorithm, and once you discover these new features that will help you grow your business, you're going to be able to learn how to attract organic sales. So this is basically what it is. We are going to talk about all the secrets of algorithm and the rules and what you need to do and how you need to do this. And why is it important? We said algorithm is what makes you or breaks you, right? Basically. So if you want visibility and if you want engagement, even if you want to boost this visibility and engagement, and if you want to convert, meaning if you want to make sales and make money, this is what you need to do. So, because also, of course, algorithm is going to help you repeat this cycle and it's going to be consistent sales for you. What happens when you start doing this? Again, we said we will engage with relevant audience, consistently engage with the relevant audience, because algorithms is going to show us the more relevant people who will engage, and that's going to turn into sales. And we talked about the great cycle of consistent conversion. And again, why most people won't do it? Because they don't know how. Some people don't even understand the algorithm. And some people, although they understand it, they're not up to date because algorithm changes very, very quickly. So whenever there's a new algorithm, and after a while, when people start figuring it out, and now it becomes easier for everyone, and now there's less engagement, which means people are spending less time on Instagram, they change the algorithm. They change what algorithm is looking for. So if you're not up to date with that, meaning if you are still from 2003, I don't even know if Instagram was then, if we had Instagram back then, but if you still think that, if you're still from back those days and think that algorithm still wants that, that's why there are people who are doing follow for follows. That's why they still believe in the vanity numbers. In actuality, that has changed a while ago. And right now, the most important thing is, again, we said the engagement. So these people who are not up to date are basically the people who are trying to do everything themselves, because they cannot consistently keep themselves updated with it. It's just too much that goes into it, right? So like people like me, people who mentor, who coach, who teach, who are content creators, who are social media marketers, who are digital media marketers, they consistently keep on top of these updates because this is what they do. This is what we do. And that's why you are learning these secrets, right? Because nobody else is going to tell you how. So you're not going to learn that. That's the reason why. And you need to consistently keep yourself updated, which needs investment. I mean, how am I keeping myself updated? Because I do have mentors. I do invest in learning. I mean, this is just what I do, right? So I'm able to teach you and I'm able to mentor you better, so that you don't have to waste the time and money. Because that way, it's not that I'm showing you what to do, I'm also showing you how to do. And I think that's the biggest reason to the fear of entrepreneurs, right? Because you don't know the unknown. Another testimonial, Chandra. So let's see what she says. I took so many classes and paid for many courses. None of them taught me step by step how to reach my target and get results. This is not another get rich quick course. I made my first 10K month only 2 months after I signed up to the program. I must admit it was not easy work. No, it was not. No, I know. So she worked so hard, guys. She made sure to apply everything that was taught to her consistently and some more. I mean, like if I'm telling you to post once a day, she was posting 3 times a day, right? And she was doing it with the exact rules. So it started working for her within 2 months. Like she said, she started hitting that 10K goal real quick. Step 3, content. We always say content is crucial, always, right? And it is. So what does this mean? This means you're going to learn how to create relevant content. This means that you're going to discover how to write engaging captions, and you're going to uncover the secrets to attention grabbing titles. Learn how to boost sales with call to action. So these are the things you're going to learn exactly how to do in this step. And why is it important? Again, content is crucial to reach relevant target audience, to engage target audience, to boost the algorithm, and to get organic sales and repeat this cycle. It is important. So it's not that you're going to post a lot at first and then you're going to stop doing it. No, it's never going to stop. Maybe it will get less, but you will always create content. Well, after a while, I'm sure you're going to start making so much money and so much, business that you're going to be hiring people to do that for you, which is also expensive, or it can get expensive. So let's look at what happens when you start doing this. When you start doing this, that means you're going to create consistent content. That means you're going to post consistent content, and you're going to have engaging captions. You're going to have engaging visuals, which will boost the algorithm. And algorithm is going to love you, show you to more people, engage with more people, and that's going to cause your conversion, which is your sales. Why most people don't do it? Again, guys, most people don't know how. They just don't know how to write content, how to generate, create good visual content, how to create good, content captions or titles or grab attention. They're not consistent with it, and they're not seeking help. So if you're not investing in learning, if you don't have someone to teach you how, you cannot just figure everything else out by yourself. That's no way, because whenever you go to these free trainings and webinars and free courses and checklists and such, they're only going to teach you what mistakes are you making, what you're doing wrong. They're going to teach you what you need to do, but they won't teach you how you need to do these things. So that's why you end up in the vicious cycle of, going through the free courses, classes, blah, 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 all of that. And at the end, it doesn't work because of that reason. So yeah, if you keep just trying to do it yourself, it's just gonna take you too long, or you're gonna feel like it doesn't work. So that's why you gotta learn and invest in people teaching you this, how to do it, and make it work. Step 4, hashtags. What does this mean? This means you're going to discover the ways to finding relevant hashtags. You're going to learn exactly how to find engaging hashtags, and you're going to uncover the secrets to hashtags that will boost the algorithm. Again, this is very important. We said about Instagram, that helps your visibility. That is one of the metrics that will help you to be visible and engaging with the relevant media, relevant target audience. And you're going to learn how to create hashtag bundles. And this is very important as well. Why is it important? Because we just said that. Relevant target audience, engaging relevant audience. Not to get lost in the sauce. Exactly. Because, like I said, if you use huge hashtags, Instagram is not going to show you to anyone. Those hashtags are for people who have like really millions of followers. I mean, yes, if you get that big, it's great that everybody's following you. But before that, in order to market yourself, in order to be visible and make sales, you need to do it right and not get lost in the sauce and use the right hashtags. And what happens when you start doing it? You're going to stay in your niche. That's the most important thing. When you create hashtag bundles, when you're consistent with your hashtags, you're going to stay in your niche and you're going to be consistent, which is going to boost the algorithm, and you're going to convert and repeat cycle. Why most people don't do it? Because they don't know how. They think that the bigger is better, which means that there's more visibility if they use bigger hashtags, which is not true. And they're not consistent with it. They just use hashtags that don't match the content. They use hashtags that don't match their niche, because again, they don't invest in learning or self-development, and they're not up to date with stuff. Another testimony. Lyric. Marketing on Instagram looked easy before I started my business. I watched tutorials and learned what to do, and I started posting. I was posting like they did. I was following a bunch of people and I had followers. I wasn't making sales. I was about to give up. I thought all I saw from successful entrepreneurs on social media was all BS and a lie until I took Karma's Instagram class. It all made sense because she showed me exactly how to create the content, how to strategize, and how to consistently post. I started making so many organic sales that I quit my 80K job and moved overseas. Now I'm working from my computer anywhere in the world. Yes, this was awesome to see. It happened fast for her too, but then again, she worked very hard and she applied everything. And this was just great to see. But she was one of those people who already had followers, but she was one of those people who were not making money. She was struggling with the sales. So, and this was the reason why, because I taught her how to do this with my framework and how to be consistent with it. So this is a picture of her giving me a hug when I saw her after she moved overseas, and she's very happy now in Europe. What have we learned so far? What if I told you great advisors were once foolish entrepreneurs? This is so true. And this is probably like all of us that made it too. because yeah, like I said, I lost so much time and money because I was foolish and I was making these mistakes. So again, we learned about the top 3 mistakes entrepreneurs make on social media and what to do instead with my 4-step framework. And we learned about why you don't need to lose more time and money and take action to be successful. Don't be foolish. So take action. A day in an entrepreneur's life. Do you feel this way? Up and down and up and down. It's like you get some bites one day and you're like, yes, this is how it's gonna work. I can do this. I made it. And then in a little bit, if you don't hear nothing, if you don't make any sales, or just a few or not enough, then you're like, oh shoot, like did I mess up? What's going on? Am I not gonna make it? Like, am I not doing it right? Is this just not, you know, not gonna happen for me? And this is a up and down cycle for pretty much any entrepreneur. And again, this is me. When you realize how much you have been thinking, but then you start overthinking about not thinking too much. Like, yeah, am I the only weirdo? But this happens to me a lot. So again, we talked about how to make organic sales on Instagram with my cash method, clarity, algorithm, content, hashtags. So I will teach you step by step how to write a bio, how to reach relevant target audience, how to create content, how to write engaging captions, how the algorithm hacks are going to work for you to make more sales. And here are some content formulas. These are the things that we need to first identify. You need to make sure you're clear on your niche and your offer, which your offer is your product or your service. You need to be clear on your avatar. What is an avatar? Those who have taken my classes know already. An avatar is your ultimate client, your ultimate customer, the person, the exact person you want to target, right? So this is your avatar. Think about your ideal customer, and you need to make sure you're clear with this. And you need to know the pain points of your avatar. You need to know the pain points of your audience, because what did we say? You're solving a problem, right? So what is this problem? What are they struggling with? What overwhelms them? And get clarity on that so that you can reach your target audience. And again, we said your target audience, this may be a little wider than your avatar, but basically you know that you need to narrow down your target audience. So this is your interchangeable with client, buyer, or consumer. And what I do is I'm going to give you, this is one of the things in this program, I'm going to give you exact formulas so that you can plug and play these, and it is good content for you already. You're here today because you want to make more organic sales, obviously. You're here today because you want a simple solution to strategize your marketing plan, and you want to generate more sales, obviously. You've been stuck and you are ready to make a change. You are ready to take action because, you guys, like we said, you are not going to change anything if you don't take action. And that's the most important thing. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking and stop waiting to get ready. You're never going to be completely ready, and you shouldn't be, because you got to keep improving and keep searching and keep developing. So you have to be ready to make a change if you want to be an entrepreneur. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. You are problem solvers, so solve this problem of being stuck. And you're here because you need a structured step-by-step guide to step your social media game up. Exactly. Step up your game. I mean, do it right. If you're not posting it right, if you're not doing this right, it's not going to work for you. We said you need to be algorithm's best friend, or algorithm should be your best friend at this point. That's why you need to do this. And today is the day. today is the day, literally. Like you are almost late. Like yesterday is the day, actually. But like, come on, start today. That's one more day, right? You can at least finish your bio in one day, in less than a day, obviously. So like start. You have to take action. Nothing I've shared with you today is theory or ideas. These are all the things me and my clients have done. These are basically the steps to making 10K months. So if you don't take these steps, if you don't take action, you're not going to be able to reach your goal. So you need to take action and do these. And again, I don't have any advantages or special skills. I just have a system that works, system that I had to invest in, system that I had to make sure to put all my time and money in. And if you can do this, you can too. Like if I can do this and if my clients can do this, obviously you can too. Why not, right? If you just learn what to do or how to do, you're going to be good. And that's why you have two options. You have an option of being stuck. Keep being stuck. If you're not ready to take action, nobody can do it for you. So if you don't feel ready, obviously, by all means, like come back later. But if you are ready, if you're sick and tired of it, if you're fed up with it, you're going to take action. That's the time when people take action, if you're fed up with it. So yeah, wait if you want to, but don't let it get to a point where you're now fed up and you got to do it and it's now late and you lost time. I mean, it's never too late, but why not now than later? Your option two is to fast track your results with my 4-step program. This is really going to help you. Drum roll, introducing Instagram School. So this is the Instagram Secrets to 10K Months 4-step framework to making organic sales even without followers. And this is the complete step-by-step guide to making organic sales through Instagram. So you guys, this is a school for Instagram and it's awesome. It gives you all the tools you need. And what you'll get in the Instagram school is the 4-step framework, the ones we talked about before, the sessions we talked about, and how to make organic sales with Instagram. And you're going to get step-by-step guide to creating relevant content and worksheets, formulas, and much more. This is another testimonial. I went to Karma to teach me how to make a face mask. Oh, Athena, she's so funny. Not only she taught me how to make a miracle product, she made me build a brand. No, really, I wasn't thinking about starting a brand. I had a successful lunch that I could not have imagined. By using the strategies I learned through her program, I doubled my salary in 7 months and quit my job. Now I have a 6-figure business in less than a year. This is the funniest one. She always tells everyone, I wasn't even thinking about starting a business. She just made me. And I'm like, well, are you not happy that I made you? She's so happy, of course she is. It's just funny that she says that I made her. And she really didn't think about having a brand or even quitting her job. And what you will achieve in the Instagram school is you're going to clarify your niche, discover your target audience, create consistent branding, and you're going to learn how to create relevant content. You're going to create engaging content. You're going to learn how to strategize a marketing plan to make organic sales through Instagram. So this is what you will achieve. And you can use this over and over again. So let's see. Class one. Class one is about target. So what you learn is clarify your niche and target your audience. And you're going to be visible during with this season of your marketing campaign. So this is for the class one. And the class two is reach. You will reach the relevant audience, engage with your target audience, and that's the class two. It's about reach. This is the engagement season of your marketing campaign. And the class three This is the guide session, the guide class, and you will be able to lead your targeted audience, and you're going to be able to show them value and create desire. So this is the lead generation season. And the class number 4, this is the conversion. This is where you launch. This is where you have your call to action, and this is where you convert. So these are some of the examples of the formulas I give, but this is just a little portion of it. What's the investment? So if you were to put all the live classes, lessons, calls, client portal, worksheets, templates, video tutorials, mini courses, all of these things together, right? This is over a $2,000 value. And a regular investment for this type of program, for this type of school, is at least $1,000. This is the minimum, probably around, of course, because of the value you're getting. And I have a bonus for you. So why do I have this bonus for you? Because I want to be available to more people. I want to be able to help more people. So this is the reason why I'm giving this bonus. And if you book a strategy call with me, then you will get the bonus. And what is this call about? This is a risk-free call for us to discuss if and how the framework could apply to you. This is for people who are serious about results and who don't want to waste any more time. And this is to identify the current gaps in your strategy and give you pointers on that next steps. Is to dive deeper on how I could help you strategize a marketing plan. And we're going to talk about where you are now with your business or brand and where you want to be. And we're going to talk about what's stopping you from making more sales. And you're going to get an honest assessment to see if my CBD framework, this is my flagship program, could apply to you and if you would be a good fit for the program. So even if you're not a good fit for the program, I will be able to, like, at a minimum, you'll be able to walk away with a solid action plan. I will be able to give you some actionable steps to take for your brand at the end of this call. This is only for a limited time, and you have to book your strategy call right now. Like I said, this is a free 30-minute call. It's a business development strategy review. So it's actionable steps, and it is customized for your business. During our call, it's almost like a small coaching call. But I really encourage you to sign up now, because this is a great value, and it's really like 70% of the savings. It's not even including the coaching call you're going to get. So sign up now, and the link is below. And I am hoping to talk to you soon. I can't wait to help you in your journey and help you with transforming your life. See you next time.